Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Inside Edge. It's Wednesday, January 28th, and few moments are watched more closely than a new governor's first response to a winter storm. And Mikey Sherrill faced an early high-stakes test of her administration and her governing ability during her first week in office. Sherrill's two immediate predecessors faced extraordinary criticism during major storms during their first year as governor. Phil Murphy got the crap kicked out of him when New Jersey was unprepared for an unexpected rush hour snowstorm. It dumped about 10 inches on parts of the state. Just at the time when people were heading home from work and the roads had not been salted, they hadn't been brined. Chris Christie saw a little bit of relevance for himself during Murphy's first snow. He tweeted that it took him almost 6 hours to travel 25 miles, and he criticized Murphy's snow response as lacking. And Christie was no stranger to bad weather news cycles. At the end of his first year as governor, he got walloped for remaining on a family vacation in Disney World while a massive snowstorm dropped several feet of snow on New Jersey. He refused to apologize for not returning to a state that was experiencing widespread power outages and public transportation shutdowns. He said he can handle things remotely. And so let's go back to Mikey Sherrill, who probably heard way too many stories about Murphy and Christie and John Lindsay and Michael Bolandic. Maybe she read that clickbait headline in the Bergen Record 2 days after she took office. It said, "With New Jersey winter storm watch, will Sherrill be ready to respond?" And, if Sherrill's first snow didn't go well, it would have defined the early days of her governorship. The press, whatever's left of it, would have crushed her. And the reality is, Sherrill, the brand new governor, did very well with her first snowstorm. If she hadn't, I'd have been among those pointing it out. So there's nothing wrong with saying that somebody did a good job. And Sherrill gets excellent reviews for that first weather event. She kept the public informed. She answered questions from the press. She made television and radio appearances and spoke directly to New Jersey. And the state was ready for the storm. The governor gets credit for that. Her team gets credit for that. And Mikey Sherrill, who spent 7 years in Congress talking about salt, now spoke about a completely different kind of salt. And people listened to her. They stayed home. The calendar worked out well. There was plenty of advance notice. And New Jersey was able to meet the needs of this storm and get people quickly back to work and kids quickly back to school. And the new governor likely knows this. Snow makes people unforgiving, and you're only as good as your last storm. But I have to admit, this was a good start for Mikey Sherrill. That's all I have for today, everybody. Thanks for listening. Be back tomorrow.